particular matchup, ma-execute niya properly, especially yung pag-stun ng madamihan
That's true.
para makapag-engage properly yung teammates niya.
At ito na po, nag-start na yung laban. Yes, as I can see right now, the lineup between the two teams is somewhat different. Okay, nasa na ba yun? Okay, ayan. So,
Tingnan ko,
7 dwarves or the summoners disconnected chose to have something like a semi-poke lane, semi-poke. At the same time, yung kabilang team, hindi ko maintindihan yung lineup, pero it's almost like an ambush.
sa spell shield ni Morgana. Oo.
Veil side.
Exactly. Kung kailan niya gagamitin, kung kanino at kailan niya gagamitin. It should be with the perfect person at the right
Perfect
person
moment.
at the right time. O parang pag-ibig.
Okay, so basically it's all about the outplays and how everything goes. You can carry the game. It can be carried, but can you play the game hard enough or well enough for you to be able to win as a team? So, dito mo makikita ang synergy ng 7 dwarves. Dito mo makikita ang teamwork or individuality kung mag-synergize pa sa Summoners Disconnected. Unlike before na 2 games or single games lang ang laban, this is a best of 5. So, you can win a single game, you can win 2 games, but you have to win all 3 games this time for you to be able to move forward to the final round. Ano yun, best of 5 pa din ba yun?
Oo.
Okay. Kala ko best of 7 eh. Okay.
Best of 5.
Best of
Siguro
7.
yung, what do you think about the matchup sa bot? Yung
Bottom-
between Caitlyn and Twitch, tapos Morgana and Loli.
I'm looking for a lane swap. Morgana and Morgana and Caitlyn will murder the Twitch. Because Twitch, even though na may protection ng Lulu, it's hard to be able to at least farm with a Caitlyn who's gonna harass you, who's gonna yordle trap you. And if you get yordle trap, remember, if you get skilled by a Caitlyn sa trap, it's an automatic headshot. It's 150% extra damage headshot with a 50% armor penetration.
Yes,
So, stuck it na.
especially if Commando is gonna do so well with Caitlyn. Diba? Medyo may hirapan sila. I do think that they should engage or they should not engage, not unless the jungler is involved. Diba? Kasi it would be risky for them.
That's true. Ang engaged nila will be coming from ng tirador ng Loli. Wow, tigas. Ang tirador ng Loli. Then
Yes,
follow
ang
up by the
tirador.
Nar ult. Then
Ano bang English ng tirador ng Loli?
the molester of the Lolis.
Loli
Yeah.
molester.
The Loli molester will come in, knock them up, Sean will nar them to the wall, then Velside will just follow up, or pwede rin si Close will have a perfect snare. That's about it. A snare, follow the stun, everything would go on. It's all about chaining your skills. However, Pumba is in Gragas again. As Gragas, it's perfect disengage. May Gula Calgary, whose the snares are useless with Irelia. Snares are useless because of the passive.
Speaking of Gula Caligri, yung champion na ginagamit niya ngayon or gagamitin niya, which is yung Irelia, that's one of his Um,
Forte?
ano no?
Forte?
Oo, magaling siya mag-Irelia. I remember him nag-play during, I don't think if it's within this split or last split, yung nakaka-quadra kill siya.
Sa
Using
Aurelia.
Irelia alone, yes. Yun yung
That,
sinasabi ko sa'yo, nakakatakot kay Gula na
ah,
yung champion selection nga is more on parehong tanky tas bruiser, di ba? So, nagdeal na siya ng damage, tanky pa siya, mahirap pa siya patayin.
parang yung hinahanap natin sa love life natin. Gusto natin.
Oo, yung bibigyan ka ng, hindi maghahanap ka ba na gano'n?
Centrum, gamot para sponsors natin, Centrum, na hindi pa rin binabayaran. Ayun, mayroon tayo. May nahuli si Ghost Knife at mukhang makakaroon ng free kill dito. Oh!
Yung sinasabi ko kanina, yung mga, dito, yung mga papik-pik nila. Dapat kanina pa ako.
Was that a valid kill? Oh yeah, it's a valid kill. Okay, because na-pause na pero hindi pa rin nakabalik, in-unpause, and it was a valid unpause, so that's fine. So, let's go and parang binigay na rin natin sila ng kill, and looks to me that mayroon na namang pause. Tell me anong reason kung bakit nag-pause yung game. Kanina napunta ang kill, napunta kay Lux. So, Lux gets the first item. Meron na siyang second ring, which is really neat. It's good for tons of being able to actually get more damage. Shy comes in. Yes. Shy, are you with me? Are you with me, Shy?
Yes.
Okay.
Inaayos ko lang yung kung ano man. Naghahang kasi yung kanina.
Okay, that's fine, because right now I still have the coverage for the first game and the second game of the match. I don't know what's gonna happen to the third, fourth, and fifth, if it's even possible. Will we have a fourth game? Make it work. Someone else disconnected has to make it work so that we can have a fourth game. Otherwise, it will be a boring 3-game sweep, just like what happened to SKT versus Orihen. Sad
I
game.
think it would be pretty interesting if aabot ng game 5 kasi game 5 is blind pick diba?
Blind pick? Oh, okay. So that
Yes.
would be interesting indeed.
Sobrang interesting siya kasi alam mo na, magbe-beast mode na beast mode na yung mga players.
Lahat ng mga champions na paborito nila magagamit na. We can see Fiora and Zed, Zed versus Zed match, Fiora versus Fiora match, a Lulu versus Lulu match. Yeah.
Kinukutsabo pala no? Pare-pare sila ng champion na gagamitin.
Mirror Edge. Anyways, so sa matchup na to between Close and Ose, Ose is what? Okay, so Ose has more of the advantage here because of the skills that he has. I played a lot of Seraph. Seraph is my favorite champion as a mage because siya yung nagdala sa akin sa Platinum with Caitlyn. So, Caitlyn was able to take me to gold. Seraph took me to Platinum. And as a Seraph, you want to be able to deal as much damage as you can and as effectively. Ang bilis nung Q, so mahirap minsan mag-respond doon. Shandy Guzman misses the W there. Pumba gets the knock up to Close. Here comes the damage. That's a lot of damage coming in. And Close is down to his 25% health, but nothing else happens. Commando Ace is just farming there. Gula Calgary. Okay, so nothing happening so far. But having the 2 rings does help. And so far nothing is happening much. And let's see who's back. Okay. Sean Guzman is coming in top lane. Sean is far so good.
Ang risky lang dito sa champion na to, no, yung pinili ni Ozzy, si Seret, ano siya, kailangan talaga nasa backline lang siya. Hindi siya pwedeng malapitan. Kasi once na malapitan siya, he wouldn't be able to deal as much damage as he can. Kasi mamamatay lang siya.
That's slow though. That's slow. That's slow coming from the Tirador, from Sean. Yeah, that's kind of true. But remember this as well. Lux is the same champion. She must stay behind.
Yes. Actually, parehas sila.
We can feel like it's a mirror match. Who's a better poke lane? Who's a better easy hole here in this lane? And looks to me, they get the stun, gets the stare, but stun is better. That's his, okay, so at least sa laban na to, makikita natin na yung stun, nandyan pa rin yung mga CC, slow, immunity spell, commando ace doesn't get slowed at all, but the damage ticks will be there.
Tapos si Pumba nagsiset up to gank.
Bottom lane.
The
Pero
bottom
wala na tayo. Ang slow at tumama ang pangatlong slow and looks to me that nakaganti pa yata sila. Here comes Sean coming in for Ghost Knife. Sean is coming here. Teleport to Gula Calgary. Sean will not be able to get away. Here comes the bunny hop. 1, 2, and gets the kill. Sino nakakuha ng kill? Sorry about that, guys. Nakatab ako. And the kill goes to Ghost Knife. Ghost Knife
Kay,
actually gets Twitch.
No, kay Hitsunya.
Which is okay. Not bad. Here comes the ambush. They might try to go for it, but nothing seems to be happening in the map. Close is there.
Kung mapapansin mo, kahit pareha silang 1 kill for each team, mas mataas ng 200 gold lang naman ang lead ng Disconnected. That's because of the CS difference. Although it's not much of a difference when it comes to the AD carries. It's still, ayan.
Nagtatabla na yung gold actually.
Actually, lumamang na. Ayan, nagtable ulit.
Because Sean was not farming. So, now
Yeah.
nakapag-farm na siya. Looks to me na fluctuation is there. Para economics lang yan. So,
Pero alam mo yung pag-teleport ni Shan kanina sa bot, siguro it could have turned out differently kung available yung Mega Nar niya.
actually,
Tapos
no.
mas-stun niya sa wall. Kasi
Ay, tumama
ang
yung
nangyari-
tira ni Sons. Oh my god, double tons of damage there. 1, 2, 3. Hindi tumama ang slow ni Caitlyn. The snare didn't actually catches no one. So you were saying about Nar a while ago, if Nar was in his ultimate form, it could have been a different match because of the stuns. Here comes the stun! Gula Calgary is level 4, Sean is level 5, but the auto attack, the true damage coming in from Gula Calgary, but Sean is taking too much hits
from the minions.
from the, when you say minions, I say win. Yun. Tirador ng Loli has not yet made an impact so far. Wow, that's a lot of... Those are good shots from skill shots. Those are good skill shots. Wow, Sean is doing tons of damage, man.
Yes, he's taking advantage of his advantage here, wherein he gets to have, ang tawag dito,
Attack
range dip, may range kasi siya. So, he's taking advantage of that para ma-dip po, parang, ano ba English?
He's gonna go for this one. I can feel it. He might go for this one. He might try to gnar him to the wall, but not. Okay, here comes the stun. Okay, but doesn't go for it. Wise move.
Yes, I think that's a wise move kasi may stun si Irelia. So, once na ma-outplay siya, Irelia's gonna get the kill instead of him.
Equilibrium strike actually works only if you are your health is
Below.
lower the target.
Di ba kapag below yung HP mo sa target? Tama ba?
Tama.
Oo, kasi
Eh,
kanina siya yung mas maliit yung HP eh. So, risky yun para kay Shan.
Pero tandaan natin tong mabuti. The narwhal, the nar, is an instant move. So, kung mabilis ka, you will be able to get it. Tirador ng Loli is coming in. He might go for the flash. Knockout! Gets the stun! Also, the snare goes to Ghostman. Ghostman gets the heal, but Veilside gets the kill. Wow, that's
Magaling
right.
yung snare. Yung snare talaga yung nagpanalo dun eh.
Ang ganda ng rhyming nun, pre, ah.
Ano kasi, Veilside anticipated it well. Parang yung pagkaka-anticipate niya sa kung saan siya mag-snare, sumakto, di ba?
That's kinda true. But, ang laki ng damage coming from Hickson. He has a B of swords. Here comes Pumba! Commando Ace gets knocked back! Here comes the auto attack, but here comes Osei coming from long range. Dunks gets 2 kills. Someone has disconnected, gets a 4-2 advantage. Osei gets at least how many kills? 2 kills from way downtown, like Stephen Curry from way downtown. That's very long. I mean, yeah, that was from way behind. So doon mo malalaman, doon actually naramdaman na natin yung power ni Osei. He's hitting so many skill shots. He misses at least 2 there because Close was anticipating it, but yeah.
Also, it's really good when it comes to skill shot. Kung mapapansin mo, yung mga mage champions niya, talagang ano sila, skill shot dependent. Tapos, hindi naman perfectly, pero I think they're being executed at the right time. So, kung mapapansin mo, si Lux hirap na hirap siyang i-dodge kung saan pupunta yung skill shot or kung saan mapupunta yung skill shots ni Ose kasi nababasa or hindi niya mabasa kung saan ilalagay ni Ose or i-drop yung Q and W niya.
That's true, that's right. Kasi yung animation ka ni Serat is quite different. Alright? Hindi mo alam kung kailan niya itatira yung Q. Will it be max? Will it be now? Will it be quick? Tapos yung stun, medyo instant yung stun niya. See that? Did you see that? Nakatalikod pa rin si Osei pero umatake pa din. Parang baga, pero okay lang. Tignan natin kung ano nangyari doon. Narwhal hits the stun. Gula Calgary gets stunned again, but here comes the gun. The tirador ng Loli knocks it up.
This is very risky though.
Yep, it's a risky one because now Aurelia has enough tank items, tankiness. Here comes Sean, looks to me, that is not gonna make it. Here comes Tirador ng Loli, comes back, slash it, hits the boomerang, and mate, that was a very good shot, eh? Headshot coming in from Commando Ace. At dinumihan lang siya. Close gets knocked back, uses the shields. 1, 2 skill shot, 3 skill shot, use this, the ultimate. Tara lang makagante. Pumba gets the skill, misses the Q, pero nandito po ang shield ni Lux. Okay, tirador ng Loli, get isa, and Lux snares Pumba. Will he be able to come back and actually try to kill a kill? Slow coming in. Yes, double kill coming in from the Rek'Sai. 3, 0, and 2 going into the Loli molester. And wow, this game is starting to look really good for the Summoners Disconnected, ah.
Yes. Nanonood lang ako.
So far, so good. Ano ang difference ng laban na to? The matchup between the junglers has shifted the other way around. Ngayon, we can see that Tirador ng Loli is making an impact. Morgana is actually making a difference right now. Morgana is actually a very good counter pick against Lulu. A hard counter.
It's kind of weird though kasi we're already 12 minutes or almost 13 minutes into the game pero yung DR or yung Dragon hindi pa rin. Walang may wards from neither of the side or neither of the team.
That's true.
Doon sa Dragon side. So they're not looking to get it pa. Although it's already 13 minutes into the game.
Bulakagi gets auto attacked here. Slow. 1, 2. Here comes the slow. Will he go for it? Nope. He didn't do it yet. Here comes Dixon. Goes for the slow. Here's here. Auto attacks once. Auto attacks twice. Headshot. Here comes the ultimate. Here comes Tirador ng Loli. He stuns. 1, 2, auto attack. Tirador ng Loli gets the kill again. That's his number 4 kill. Here comes Bomba. Here comes the cast. Veilside is in big trouble. Uses the ultimate to just slow him down. Gula Tiger gets the kill, but he is going down in the hands of Sean de Guzman. Ghost Knife is not in big trouble. Flashes away. Bomba tries to save his life, but tries to retaliate. OC comes in. Sean gets the double kill. Tirador ng Loli is in big trouble as well. Coming in alongside Bomba. Just goes for nothing. Ang dami na nangyari. I'm running out of voice. For Tirador. Oh! Look at that! A tunnel and a symmetric dance between Bomba and Tirador ng Loli.
It's an ace, yes. It's,
It's
an ace.
Whew.
From disconnected.
Oh my god, I'm sweating, and they might actually go for the dragon here. But right now, if you look at Hickson, he's alive. He might just go for the kill onto Sean de Guzman, or try to go for a counter dragon, but they might not be able to make it. Yep, they're just gonna let them have the dragon now, and this will secure their first dragon in the tournament. Okay, very good. So I'm running out of breath. I'm gonna get some water. Shall I take it away? I am back. Shy.
Yes.
Nauhaw talaga ako dun. Grabe.
Ako din. CR lang ako.
And guys, shout out sa mga nanonood ngayon sa stream natin. Hi guys. Kung nanonood kayo nito via replay sa YouTube, hi again. So, pag nakita nyo to, please share the video para kumalat tayo. It's not because you want na maging famous, it's more of for the Samurai Disconnected, they're going in for Sean, walang Gnar ult, and he will get the boomerangs, tinawalan pa! Gas is coming in, he might not be able to make this one. Oh, if he didn't laugh on that one, he might have been able to survive. Here comes Sixten, coming in for the kill, here comes the slow, 1, 2, 3, auto attack coming in, here comes the X-Fault, but there's no way to get an auto skill, and Pumba is in big trouble. This Rek'Sai is big, and looks to me that the mid-game's power spike is coming in. Hickson will be snared, slowed down, Ghost Knife, X-Fault, and this is like an official double kill going to Ghost Knife. Ghost Knife right now is 3, 2, and 3. Commando is 0, 2, and 4. Very safe. However, if you look closely, the farm is going for the side of Caitlyn. That's how pressure works. It gives more pressure to the bottom lane and you get that. Close gets a blue buff, which is good for Lux. Okay. So, Shai, if you look closely in the game, are you still with me, Shai? Are you alive? Are you alive, Shai?
Yes.
Are you alive?
Yes.
Nanahimik lang tayo ng konti. Oh my god, ako rin. I'm drying up. So, if you look closely right now, I don't feel like someone has disconnected has won the game yet. Whoa! That was a good outplay coming from Gula Kerkiri. That is at least 2 skills, and one of them was a flash ultimate coming from Sean, and that was a bit embarrassing, so to speak. Hickson gets snared! 1, 2, slow! And this is not gonna be good. And gets the kill, gets the pog, and yes.
Yes, regarding the sinasabi mo na someone has disconnected, has not won the game yet. Of course, that's true. We're still in the mid game, and you have to consider as well that Twitch is a champion, which goes well into the late game. So, kapag nakapag-itemize lang siya ng yung mga core items niya, I think he will deal a lot of damage, especially na yung sa ulti niya is kailangan niya lang maging, actually silang dalawa ni Ose sa backline, di ba? Tapos ma-properly lang na ma-set yung team fight. They could still turn the game around.
That's actually pretty. If, and only if, sa side kasi ng Summoner is disconnected, they're more oriented to the mid-game fight. So if only if Sean does not fed the Ariana
The Ariana Grande.
the Aurelia. Look at that kill participation though from the Rek'Sai. 10 of 13.
Pero
That's
yung
a lot.
change kay Caitlyn, maganda talaga yung parang
Mechanica.
malaki nung maganda yung impact or maganda yung nadudulot niya para sa team fighting. Kasi nung umpisa kasi, si Caitlyn kasi parang parang wala kasi siyang pakinabang not unless may item ka na.
That's
Kasi
actually
una
true.
sa lahat, madali siyang makapitan. Pag nakapitan siya, mahirapan ka na maka-escape. Wala ka na magagawa, di ba?
That's actually right there. The reason why the new change, there's a lot of good things about the new Caitlyn. The new Caitlyn has the same breast, the same body, but she has a backpack now. That backpack carries a 90 caliber net that lets her do headshots sa lahat ng tatamaan niya. A very long headshot. Tapos, yung backpack na yun will allow Caitlyn to carry not 1, not 2, not 3, but up to 5 traps at the same time. So she can just lay those traps during team fight, and you can betcha
At
he will.
sunod-sunod yung paglilay niya ng trap. Which is
Sure.
pag unexpected ng other team. Hindi nila parang expect na maglilay ka ng trap doon ng parang one after the other. Kasi 'di ba ganun nilaro ko kasi si Caitlyn siguro 2 days ago. Yesterday. Tapos tinry ko yung sa trap. So during the team fight kapag piniplace ko siya one after the other, hindi nila na-anticipate ko saan man nilalagay kasi hindi nila nakikita in the first place kung nasa yung trap. Which would be a big problem. Kasi syempre pa once na ma-caught ka dun sa trap, it would disable you for a while So you wouldn't be able to do anything.
And it will leave you in a very vulnerable state against Caitlyn. Remember, as I said, the headshot resets there. Shandy Guzman looks towards getting the dragon. Bearside overextends for a bit, gets slowed. Here comes the ultimate from Ose, gets the kill! Insta-kill coming from Ose from the way downtown. Ghost Knife gets stunned by Shandy Guzman, but there's at least 3 people coming for his head. Here comes the kill. Rek'Sai kills here comes close, goes the combo! Holy crap, that's a lot of times of damage. Tirador ng Loli comes in. And Rek'Sai is getting here comes Caitlyn, here comes the slow, and under the tower, here comes the headshot, and there we
it's an
go.
ace again
And
for
then ace again.
Yes, for disconnected. The thing about that team fight, ang ganda kasi ng pwesto ni Caitlyn, hindi siya nalapitan. Napansin mo ba yun? Nandun kasi siya sa lower
Actually, hindi.
side, lower right. Hindi
Hindi ko
siya
kasi nakita
malapitan kasi maganda yung
Hindi ko siya nakita
pasok ni Sean. Ang ginawa kasi ni Sean, di ba, nag-stun siya, 2-man stun if I'm not mistaken.
Actually,
Tapos,
it was a stun that was supposed to be hit, but the problem is that he wasn't able to completely stun the other guy. So what happened?
tumalsik lang yung isa, si Aurelia. Tama ba?
Wait.
Or si
Yes,
Gragas ba yun?
tumasik si Aurelia. Pero ang ginawa niya siya na maganda, he did his job as a tank. He was
Yes.
zoning the 3 champions. I think he was zoning the Twitch, the Lulu, and and Pumba at the same time. Habang hinahabol ni Sean si OC. At habang sinahabol ni Tirador ng Loli si OC. At the same time, ibang position si Aurelia. Kaya siya napatay ni Lux. So, a lot of things happened there. But, yeah.
Yes,
But-
tama ka dyan. Na-zone ni Sean properly yung mga carries ng other team, kaya hindi sila nakapag-all-in kay Caitlyn. And also, siguro mali lang doon, hindi sila, siguro si Aurelia, no, hindi siya nakalapit kasi kay Caitlyn 17 pa lang, ano ba? Well, anyway, hindi nakapag-free hit si Hickson doon kasi nasa sobrang likod sila kasi masyado silang nazo-zone out ni Shan. Diba?
That's true.
So, hindi siya nakapag-deal ng damage.
But that's okay. Malalaman mo ngayon kung sino ang totoong reyna or hari ng poke. Take a look at the score. Pero nandito na yung power spike ngayon ni Irelia. Irelia has the Triforce. The powerful Triforce. The ever so dependent Triforce. So, what do you think is gonna happen now?
Well, Irelia having the Triforce is gonna be a big... Si Irelia ba? Tama pa yung pinag-uusapan natin.
Tama, si Irelia nga. Walang iba. Wala namang
having-
Triforce. Walang Triforce ka ba nakikita ang iba?
Triforce.
Wala.
Nakatingin kasi ako sa gold nila eh. Ayun. Irelia having a Triforce would definitely make a great difference. Kaso, yun nga, magdadating talaga yon sa when it comes to the clash, kung paano niyang mazozone si Caitlyn or kung paano niya ma-all-in si Lux. Kasi magre-rely nga sila kay Irelia
Uy!
din dyan.
Tumama yung auto-attack! Yung long-range damage coming from way down south! And here comes double kill going to... Close. So close.
So close.
So close to getting away. But close is not enough with the hands of the Commando Ace and Close himself. So, yeah.
So, siya
Tinatawanan
niya
na siya.
from here, zoning the champ or the players from the other team. So, they're looking into get this inhibitor turret in just a few seconds.
That's true. Yeah,
It's
comes
okay
the
that you have a poke champion on your side kasi it allows you, it does not allow the other team na lumakalapit sa inyo while you're sieging the turrets, diba?
That's actually pretty true there. However, dun sa time na nahuli si Seraph, si Ose, doon mo malalaman na yung animation yung movement speed ni Seraph is so bad that you have to flash during the time. If you have flash, you could have flashed just to survive that, but it was impossible. And also, as Seraph, it's obligatory that you have the Zonia's Hourglass.
Yes, oo, tama ka dyan. I totally agree with that. Kasi napaka-vulnerable ng champion na Seraph, diba? So, in order for... Kasi pag once na nalapitan ka niya, there's no way out, not unless your flash is up para makaalis ka, diba?
And Commando Ace disconnects again.
Yes, na-disconnect siya. Siguro nasipa niya yung PC sa sobrang excitement.
That's actually... Si Commando Ace kasi ginagamit niya ang kanyang paa sa pag-move ng mouse. Yes. So that's how he works. And, boy, actually, mukhang baliktad yata ako sa naming scheme ko dito. Okay. God dang it, OBS.
Okay. O, if 10 minutes na lang.
Pakiano nga siya, paki-organize sa akin yung laban habang inaano ko to. Finish ko yung
Sige.
recording.
Wait lang. Wala pa naman eh. 10 minutes pa. Ano nangyari kay Naubos na yata yung pang-extend.
Hala? Ayan, okay. I fixed it na. So, yung overlay dun sa YouTube, baliktad yung summoners as disconnected yun sa kabila. So, I fixed it. So, yeah. Good job, me. So, back na si Commando Ace. So, Shai, are we planning to give at least like minor giveaways sa mga manunood sa stream next week? Next week na ba yung finals?
Yes, next week na yung final. So, we're gonna plan actually. So,
We're gonna plan.
we're gonna plan on how to give out Mr. Gifts for those who are watching.
Watching. Not watched, watching. So it has to be
Pero
watching.
for yun, kasi depende ko sino yung mga mag-move in for finals. Kasi tayo, baka mag-onsite tayo. So, yun.
Ako hindi mag-onsite.
Bakit?
Kasi ako mag-stream.
Pwede mo naman dalhin yung laptop mo.
Mayroon ka mang mabilis na internet?
Ang yabang mo. Sige, hindi ko bibigay sa'yo yung t-shirt mo.
Oh no! Here!
So you have to choose. Either you stream or you get your t-shirt.
I stream. I am a streamer. I'm Darius. I'm a streamer now. Tapos ng career ko, umiyak ako. Kawawa, no?
Going back to the game, although the inhibitor or the mid inhibitor plus
Inhibitor?
the inhibitor plus the inhibitor turret have been taken down, malaki pa rin yung possibility na makapag-comeback ang Dwarfs sa laro na to.
Alright, so 1, 2, oh, nice bite coming from Tirador ng Loli, and he is yet to die with the Lux. Remember that. He has yet to die. His KDA is safe for this game.
Yes, tama ka dyan. 606.
So, tingnan mo mabuti yung laban na to. It seems to me that the impact coming from the jungler during this part, I think, sa game na to, sa series na to, I think I was wrong to think that ang laban is all about the AD carry. It's gonna be about the junglers and how much
Yes.
impact they do.
I agree. Kasi if you look into Tirador ng Loli stats, he's 14 over 20. So that's like, wala akong calculator. 14 divided by 20 is like, if mga 70-something% kill
Here comes the-
participation rate.
Here comes the snow coming from close. Close gets knocked up. Gets got close by Gurakagiri. Here comes Belside. And damning shields from close but not enough. He gets killed by the long range coming. Here comes Ratatatata. Very spray. Here comes Caitlyn coming in with the long range. Tirador and Loli comes in. Here comes nothing. Belside gets killed by Hickson. And they're coming for the comeback. Here comes Commander Ace. Almost kills Gurakagiri. Here comes the knockback. He might go for the flash just to get away. Here comes the micro coming in. Here comes Gurakagiri gets the kill. Ose gets the kill here. Rek'Sai might not be able to survive this. Auto attack 1. Here's the ultimate. It makes available again, but Sean was way on top. And the KDA is not safe anymore, guys. Is it still safe? No.
It's not safe anymore. Lux has been killed already. Pero alam mo, kahit hindi nakapag-take away ng madami yung disconnected from that fight, si Shan nakapag-freely push siya sa top lane, diba? So, nabasag na yung tier 2 and now they're looking into push for, they can either push the top or the lower inhibitor turrets, diba? So, kasi tignan mo, hindi up yung teleport ni Shan at that time eh. So if the teleport is up during that time, it could
Oh my god!
it could have turned out differently, diba?
That's actually pretty true. Pero tandaan natin mabuti. There was so much swag that game. Like, they thought that they can actually survive the amount of poking coming from the Serats. And the ultimate was casted a while ago. Sobrang tagal ng laban, nagkaroon palit ng pangalawang ultimate si Serat.
Yes, and the positioning of Seret is really maganda talaga yung pagkakapwesto niya nung time na yon, 'di ba? Ang nangyari kasi inanticipate niya na nag-third skill si Caitlyn against the wall, pero nakaabang na dun yung second skill ni Serat or yung, if not the stun, no, hindi ko na maalala kung stun yun, pero nakaabang yung second skill ni Serat. Kaya ang nangyari, instead na makapag-micro si Caitlyn all throughout para pa dun sa dalawa, hindi na niya nagawa kasi napatay na siya ni Serat.
That is actually pretty true as well there, because the thing that killed Caitlyn during that time was the W coming from the Serra. Teleport coming in from, here comes Serra. Who's gonna get the Baron buff? It was smited by Tirador ng Loli. Gurakagiri gets the kill to to Veilside. Veilside, at least was the sacrifice, but 4 men having the Baron. Here comes the goal. Hickson is not gonna survive this one, and Sean Di Guzman gets the kill. Grabe talaga, kailangan ganun yung pangalan niya sa game. Full name. Kasi ba pangalan mo siya sa game?
Ha?
Kasi ba pangalan mo?
Ano na?
Kasabay po ang pangalan mo sa game?
Bakit?
Eh, kaya Sandy Guzman.
Ano ituloy mo lang yan. Kikreate ko lang yung game sa kabila.
Oh, sige, sige. So we're gonna have the second game coming up. I'm gonna be casting that game. So I will be recording the next following games for the Summoner Has Disconnected game and 7 Dwarf. A 3-man knockup coming in from Dura Calgary. Tira Loli is doing a good job. Giving here, stuns, snares coming in. Another slow, but it was not enough. Sean Di Guzman is doing a lot of damage right now. Sean is doing tons of zoning. Commander Ace is moving left, right, and center, not getting hit by the. So here comes the stun. It hits Commander Ace, but the tower is the inhibitor, the Lexus goes down, and now Summoners and the 7 bars, and the Summoners disconnect.